So Snoop's was on point. Um, Mariah Carey, I didn't understand. I didn't understand, and maybe because I was on my phone, but I didn't understand. Granted, vocally, is very few artists who can match her energy. So I was surprised they didn't do like a musical tribute for her. If I'm not mistaken, they did a video tribute. If I'm wrong, comment below. But Busta Rhymes, I felt like was dragging out her moment because they should have did more. And I don't know if that was intentional or what happened, but she kind of came out and again she recognized. I told y'all before that she never got a BET award, which I'm still mad about. I didn't realize that. But then she left. Like her speech wasn't that long at all, and yeah, I felt like she was just, I don't know. It just something just didn't sit right with that whole moment. It was a huge honor, but something just didn't sit right. Like it wasn't done properly. Kirk Franklin is no words. Like, and what I liked about it, we can call them legends, but they're really not legends in the sense because they're still with us and they're still operating beautifully and excellently in their gift. Like Mariah Carey still hitting up stages, still putting out music. Jamie Foxx is still doing his thing. Snoop Dogg is still doing his thing. Kirk Franklin is still doing his thing. So to call them icons is perfect. And it was a beautiful moment. Um, I feel like it was something else I wanted to bring up, but I totally blanked out. Audra Day. Audra Day. She did the Roberta Flack tribute. You can't, her voice, oh my gosh. And I gave some of y'all now, why they didn't get Lauryn Hill? According to sources, and I'm gonna look it up. And if I find this not to be true, I will cut this part of the video. But I heard the tribute we saw her do at Roberta Flack's memorial service, she was not asked to do it. She just showed up and bombarded the homegoing service. Let's do things in decency and order. Of course, people posted it and people didn't know. But the word that I heard, she was not invited to come, even though she wanted to be there. And she just kind of showed up like, nah, I'm going to do this. And I'm okay with honoring people. But if you weren't told to honor, then you do it on your own time and somewhere else. I'm just being real. Um, I think that's it, y'all. I feel like there's so much more I want to talk about. The 106 and Park tribute was really dope. I actually want to go back and rewatch it from the beginning because I forgot the show was on. Because usually BT Awards is not on a Monday night; it's on a Sunday, and I wonder if they did that because of the NBA playoffs. So, but the 106 and Park tribute, like Maya, she's like, yeah, I'm still dope. And that was my era. Like when she came out, I was a junior in high school when she came out. So it was yeah, it was that 106 and Fart, and they've been hyping that up. Like I watched the interview they did, which I was surprised not to see AJ because he was part of the interview they did on the Breakfast Club, but Free wasn't there. Roxy was there. Terrence J was there for the interview for Breakfast Club, and you learned a lot. You learned a lot, and then hearing about, I think his name is Steven or Steve, but he's a huge, when it comes to everything MTV, BET, Black Entertainment. If you don't know his story, you need to learn his story. I watched his interview on R&B Money podcast. Steve Hill, oh my gosh, Stephen Hill is a monster. He has done so, and I mean that in a good way. He has done so much for the music industry, entertainment industry. Like he's the reason why 106 and Park happened, and they recognized that it was on Free, Roxy. It was somebody, two other people I didn't recognize, because I didn't watch. When I started 106 and Park, it was Free and AJ, and then Roxy and Terrence J. And if it lasted longer than that, I don't remember who it was. And those people were on stage. I'll put their names up in pictures when I go to post this video. But y'all, it was a great night.